Hey everybody, it's your boy T.Y. Stone Muscle checking in. Um, it's been a long time since I made videos. Um, just got a lot of things to do, a lot of things to take care of. Clean up some things. I just moved out of an apartment not too long ago, so I still have a bunch of stuff scattered all over the place and trying to remember where I put everything. But that's neither here nor there. Let me see what we talk about today because there's so much going on. Um, there's just so much going on right now. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand all the police killings. It's just a terrible, it's a terrible time in America right now. And the whole world just seems like it's divided. So, it's really sad. And that these mothers and fathers, brothers and sisters have to lose their family member to gun violence. It's just a horrible way to go out. There's really too much. Everybody has um, everyone has their opinion and on how it's going down, and speaking on it and stuff like that. But I would just say to the brothers and sisters and the Brown brothers out there, you know, um, when you guys get pulled over, man, um, be nice. I don't really know. I guess he could be having a bad time that day, the officer, so it probably wouldn't matter if you're nice, but I always think it helps. So, what I'm relaying to you and and all the people out there from my perspective is I think it's how you come off when you're being approached by the police officer. You're probably mad and pissed off from being pulled over anyway, but that's going to be your downfall. Your downfall is going to be that. I've always believed and I always stood by, if they don't put their hands on you, and that goes for anybody, then you can talk all you want. You can run your mouth all you want. But when it comes to a cop, the police officers, when you guys get pulled over, try to push that anger aside, that bull crap, that nonsense, so you can get your ticket, find out what you were being pulled over for, get your ticket and get on out of there. And I'm being dead serious. I don't want anybody else to have to keep going through this because of the way they're coming off. I'm not blaming us. I'm not blaming us at all. I could get pulled over today, just be as nice as Mr. Rogers from the neighborhood when they approach my car. And it probably wouldn't make a difference. It probably could be some false move that I make or something like that. But what I always tend to do is I keep my driver's license and registration like kind of under my seat in like a little pouch. And then I just reach up under there, or I keep it on the side of me or something like that, or in my glove compartment. But I always have it to where as though I'm not reaching for the the glove compartment. I'm sorry, the middle console. Keep I'd rather keep my paperwork in the middle console. The middle consoles are pretty big now, can hold a whole bunch of stuff, and depending on what kind of car you got. But yeah, just when you get pulled over, just try to have that paperwork in hand before he even gets out the car. Before he even gets out the car, before she even gets out the car. Just try to have that paperwork on you. And I'm telling you, this will help. This will help probably 93.5% of the time. Just be nice. Don't give him any attitude. Whatever he tells you to do, do it. Get out the car if you have to get out the car. Well, why am I getting out the car? What did I do? And all that stuff. Like that Army sergeant, that young man that was pulled over in Virginia. anything could have happened to him. You know, I mean, the thing I liked about what he did was he drove to a lidded area. You know what I mean? But even that could be dangerous. You know what I mean? Because you have to take into consideration that they might think that you're trying to get away. So I would say the best thing to do in that situation is if you're in a dark area and you want to drive to a lighted area, do 20 miles an hour to get there. 20, 15, 20 miles an hour. And when you get there, deal with the consequences then, because there are going to be some consequences, because those guys were pissed off that he didn't pull over when they put their lights on, because he wanted to feel safe in a lighted area. So, just be real careful out there, be real mindful out there, my black people, my brown people. Um, um, Drive careful, be safe, make it accessible to where as though you can have your registration and license in your hand before they even get out the car. So you're practically just having the license and the registration hanging out the car in your hands or in your pouch. You know what I mean? Waiting for them to come over to approach you and tell you what you did wrong, or if some kind of traffic violation or something. So just be careful, just be mindful out there that um, anything could happen at any time. So don't give anyone a reason, not just police officers. Don't give anyone a reason to take it to the point to where as though they're so mad they just want to go to their trunk, or in this case their waistband, and just pull it out and just shoot you. Black men, be careful. Be careful. Um, there was a Muslim guy who always told me when I was in when I was in the penitentiary. He said, "Ty," he said, "walk the earth gently." And I didn't understand what that meant. What it means in Islam, as a Muslim, allegedly, I guess. But he was a Muslim, but I don't want to be wrong. But I think what he means by walk the earth gently is to be humble. And sometimes that word is kind of hard for uh, uh, black males to us black males to understand and comprehend that word, because it just seems to, I don't know. There's a lot of good brothers out here who are humble, and there's a lot of good brothers, and there's a lot of brothers out here who aren't. So to the guys who are not, you know what I mean? Like the brother told me, uh, 20, 28 years ago, walk the earth gently. And from that, I just took, I took it and ran with it. I knew what he meant by it, because he knew the dangers that we were facing as black men in America. So, you know, I'm walking around at 210 pounds, you know, strong as an ox, benching all this weight, squatting. I was on the powerlifting team. So I'm walking around with a little bit of brawn and a little bit of moxie to me. And glad I glad I befriended that gentleman, because he gave me a lot of information from the Muslim standpoint. I never became Muslim. I never studied it or anything like that. Each and every time I was locked up, you know, I just stayed a Christian. Just read the Bible. Would attend a couple Bible studies with the guys. You know what I mean? Right down the block. You know what I mean? It would be a real big circle block, and then you would have the Muslims over there studying, then you would have the Christians over there. So, just be careful, walk the earth gently, be kind, defend yourself. I mean, don't let anybody walk over you. I'm not saying that. Not saying that at all. But don't let words just get you so out of whack to where as though you just want to take it there or keep arguing with this person who you know might could possibly have a gun. All right. All right. Stone Muscle, check it out. I'm going to be making about 3, 4, 5 more videos today. I'm actually kind of hungry for water. Actually, I'm not hungry for any food. I don't even know why I said I'm hungry. I'm not hungry at all. I think people eat too much food, to tell you the truth. But I'm checking out. You people take care of yourself. And just remember what I said. Just try to be nice. All right? Checking out, TY.